Right, our wedding's fast approaching and we've got a whole heap of mess happening here. It's about time we do a little bit of work to our land for improvements and get things happening to make it feel more homely. So we've got wood and steel and tin and bits of shit laying everywhere here, and it was already like that when we moved in. So we're going to clean this area up and get it all ready for our wedding. Get a bit of mowed ground and grass happening here. We'll put up a bar and create a couple of fire pits and things like that. It should be pretty nice when it's done. I'm going to pick up this big pile of wood here and toss it all out there, but we're going to kind of spread it out a bit, so when it comes time to make the bar, I'm going to make it out of all this old rusty timber. So we want to spread it out so we'll be able to see it and easily get to it. See this piece here? That'll make a good piece for one section of the bar. Alright, we've got one pile of shit moved. We'll try and get rid of this tree now. I've got a little handsaw here. That looks like hard work.
Yeah. Hey!
There's a breeze going on and cooling down a bit. Dad's got him cut down. Right, so it's time to screw the first bit of tin on. We got this one on. We're using these bits of wood here as spaces under there, so then we can have the tin a little bit of a gap at the bottom. That's mainly so dirt and shit can get just blown out from underneath. So there's this weird gap here. So we're going to put one load of tin all the way along and then work out after that whether we're going to go to the top of this post and across and then top of that post and across. Figure out from there. Hang on, you didn't take the wood out. So Damien come up with this great idea of putting a piece of wood on the top here instead of a second piece of tin. And I reckon it was a good idea, so that's what we're going to do. Some of the screws have a big head on them and some of them have small, and every time it's hard to hold something, Dad pulls the big head screw out and can't put it on the drill.
Oh, joy.
So it's the end of the day one. We've got all the concrete slab all cleaned off. Got our wood all attached to the top there. I reckon it looks not too bad for using old bits of shit laying around. We're going to section this little area off, and I'll probably use it to park like mowers and put steel and things like that in, like have a steel rack and all that sort of stuff, you know, just supplies for the shed. We'll just go in that area and we'll probably put the tin up to the top of the posts here, just as a little sectioned off here. So Dad's chucking the last few screws in this other part of the wall here, and we're because this post is a bit short, we talked about the idea of lifting the post up, but we've decided to cut it off on an angle like that or something, so then it slopes down into the lower fence area. You lift it and peel it, and I'll put this in behind it.
Ready?
Yep.
Right, that's it.
Right. That's it?
Ready?
Yep. Right, so we can only get this post up so far. So we've lifted it up, and now we're going to cut him off and poke it back in. So Dad and I just pulled 3 of these posts out because Jess really wanted them out. Her job's to fill the holes in, so we're gonna go
can't have it.
Getting that compacted in there.
Don't check that hole. Check that hole. It's way better.
What do you mean this hole? What do you mean this hole's better? There's fucking dirt everywhere. Alright, so our tin wall is finished. So come and have a bit of a look at it. There's a few little jobs to do, but most of it's all finished. Got a little bit of concrete work here to tidy up and stuff. But here's a general feel of what it might feel like. Just got to replace those plastic chairs with car chairs. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with how this fence looks. We've cut all the posts off. We've removed all the posts that were poking through the concrete and all that. I think it looks pretty cool.